This conference will now be recorded.
So in the last session, we have discussed about the JSON parser class and what is the use of this JSON parser. And what are the various and methods available inside this JSON parser class we have discussed. Along with that, we have discussed about an enumeration called as JSON token, which is used to identify the current token available inside the JSON is a string, or is it a starting of that object? Is it a ending of the object? Starting of the array, ending of the array, or is it a numerical value or what? That means in order to know what type of value it is, to identify that, we are using the help of an enumeration called as JSON token enumeration. So yesterday we have started implementing a small functionality in order to parse that JSON content also. So we have taken a small JSON string like the product code and the product name and the manufacturer and then the unit price and then the location. So this is my JSON string that we have. Now I would like to parse this JSON string. I need to collect this data. I want to represent on my debug log file separately. Each and every part of this JSON string, I would like to split it. Like I would like to parse this content from starting token to the ending token. Keep on I'm iterating with the help of this iterative statement. We are creating a JSON parser class object. With the help of this JSON parser object, we can able to traverse this content from first token to the last token inside the JSON content. In this JSON content, whatever the content is available, whatever the parts are available, each and every part we can able to divide into the various small tokens. Each and every part is called as a token. So we are going to be traversing from starting token to the ending token with the help of an iterative statement. So for that one, in order to iterate this particular token from starting to ending, we are using the method called as next token. Next token method is used to move the cursor to the next token so that we can collect the next value. So I'm going to be iterating this particular JSON string from starting to ending till we are reaching to the value null. Okay, till the last, till we are reaching to that null, I'm going to be iterating this particular JSON string with the help of this while iterative statement. And then I'm collecting the token over here. I'm collecting the current token. If the current token is a field, okay, if it is a field, nothing but if it is a key, then at that time, if that field name is equals to some product code, then whatever the product code value is available, the value is in the next token. So that I would like to collect that value so that I'm moving the cursor to the next token by using next token method, and then I'm collecting this value. Now, like the similar remaining parts here, I would like to collect the next token. P parser dot get current token is equals to JSON token dot field name. If it is a field, then the two, if the field name get text equals to if it is equals to product name, then I would like to collect this information. If the field name is equals to the product name, then I would like to collect that product name value. For that one, product name is available where in the next token over here. So that to move the cursor to the next token, I'm using this p parser dot next token, and then we can able to collect that value. System.debug product name is, I'm going to be representing that p parser dot get text, okay, to collect that text value over here because it is of type string, so that I'm collecting this value. Now let me execute this piece of code. I'm accessing these methods. So let me execute this piece of code. Let's see the results. Select the debug only. Now we are able to collect the product code value, product name value. Like the similar way, I want to traverse the remaining elements also. If Parser dot get current token is equals to JSON token enumeration dot field name and Parser dot get text is equals to what is the next token over here inside this. So now we are having manufacturer. If it is equals to manufacturer, then I would like to collect that next token. Parser dot next token, because the value is in the next token, nothing but in the next step. So that I'm using this system dot debug. Manufacturer name is, I want to indicate Parser dot get. Like the similar way, I'm indicating Parser dot get current token. Get current token is equals to JSON token dot field name and Parser dot get text is equals to that means the current token is a field, and that too if the field name is equals to what is that next field name? The next field name is unit price. Okay, unit price. I would like to collect that value over here. Now I'm moving that cursor to the next token. I'm collecting this system.debug. Unit price value is, I want to show Parser dot get decimal value. Get decimal value, and then I'm indicating if Parser dot get current token is equals to JSON token dot field name and Parser dot get text is equals to nothing but if the next token is a field, the two if the field name is equals to location. If the field name is equals to location, then I would like to collect this information. Parser dot next token, and then I would like to indicate system.debug. The location value is, I would like to Parser dot get text. So I'm collecting this whole information. This is how we are going to parsing the content from starting to ending. So whatever the JSON string has been written to you, that entire JSON string we can able to convert. So we can able to convert this whole JSON string into your own type by splitting the data, by traversing that entire JSON string, by traversing each and every token, okay, from starting to the ending. So now let's see. In this case, whenever if you want to parse the JSON string, that means if you want to convert the JSON content into your own object type, then at that time we have to use a JSON parser. By using this JSON parser class, we can able to parse the JSON content. We can able to convert the content from the JSON string format to your Apex object type formats. Now, so now here in this case, so we are going to be converting the JSON content into our own objects types. So that we are traversing this information by using the JSON parser class, by using the various ready-made methods available inside this class. So I'm collecting that each and every token from starting to ending with the help of this while iterative statement. Keep on I'm traversing with the help of this next token method till I'm reaching to that token value as null. That means till I'm reaching to the last. If there is no more tokens, then it will be indicating the null. So it will be getting failed. So it will be coming out from the block automatically. So till that we are reaching to the last token, please keep on iterate from starting to ending. So now collect each and every token and then please compare whether this is a field or not. If it is a field, then if that field name is this so and so value, then we can able to collect that value from the next token by using this the respective method available inside that the JSON parser class. Like that, keep on we are going to be traversing this information from starting to ending over here. Now, so now let me execute this piece of code. Click on execute. So now we can able to see that whole information. We are able to collect that product code value, product name value, and then manufacturer name, unit price, and the location value. The whole information we are able to split. This information we can store inside your objects also. Suppose if you want to store this information inside a separate object, then create the object of the class. We can able to store these values inside the respective fields inside the record also. That facility is available. This is how we can able to do. So whatever the data that we have received from the third-party web services, we can able to collect that information, we can parse, and then we can do the whatever the operation you want. If you want to store this information in some separate object, then you can store. If you want to display on your Visual Force page, then we can display. If you want to use this information as the input to some other web service, then we can pass to the other web services also. No problem here. Whatever the operation you want, we can able to do with this particular content as well. So now here in this case, whenever we are going to be collecting some response from any of the third-party systems or the third-party web services, whatever the response we have received, that response we need to parse by using this JSON parser class. With the help of this JSON parser class, we can able to parse the content also. Okay, this is how we are going to be parsing the content over. Okay. Let me place this code. Let me give you one small assignment over. So let me take the JSON content over here. Let me take some JSON content. Yeah. So this is the JSON content over. Write an Apex program to parse the below JSON string and represent each value on the debug log file. Debug log file. So this is my JSON string. So this is my JSON string which I'm having that. So now you have to parse this JSON string, okay, through that JSON parser class, and you have to represent each and every value on your debug log file. Okay, this is one requirement. Now, next one. Let me show you one more example, okay, for the JSON parser over here. How can we parse the lengthy content? Okay, how can we parse the lengthy content? How can we do that? Okay, let me show you practically in this case. Now, Let me show you some scenarios.
Sir, small doubt.
Yes.
Here we got the string as like a static one, right? If you want, if sometimes if you get the string as dynamic value, at that time we are not sure, right? How what values are coming.
Because here that format will be giving by the third-party people to you first. Okay, we should be aware of, because if you want to pass that content, then first of all you have to know these particular keys. So that's what here, whenever we are having the integration with any third-party system, third-party people will inform to you what response will be coming in this format. They will be giving that format key. That's what here, when you go to the any web service also, like for example, when you take any web service also, like as for example, like as some postal pin code. So they will clearly indicate to you, we are sending the response in this format. So if you are giving some valid pin code number, then based on that pin code number, we are giving the response like this. The format they will provide you. Based on this format only, we can able to start writing that parsing class. Without this just sample format, we can't write, because if they're passing some different value, then how can we identify? That will be difficult. So that here we are going to be collecting that sample format. They will indicate to you, boss, this is the response we are forwarding to you. These are the keys are available. The values will be generating dynamically at runtime. Okay, they'll clearly informing to you. Based on that only we can able to write this. Suppose if it is a success, nothing but whatever the pin code that you have entered, if the pin code is a successful format, nothing but valid pin code, then this is the format we can able to use. If it is a failed format, nothing but pin code is wrong, then they will be giving that. Nothing but success format also they will provide to you, and the failure format also they will provide to you. Both they will provide. Based on that, we can able to write that code. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
You can take any web service also, whatever you want. It will be clearly indicating that they will be giving that information to you. This is what the response we are going to forward to you. If it is a success, this is the success response format. If it is a failure, this is the failure response format. They will be clearly indicating. Based on that, we need to write that parsing code.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. The next one. So now let's see the practical concept here. Some more formats. How can we parse the JSON content? Without writing this lengthy format of code, how can we parse this content? We'll see practically in this case. Now, suppose for example, assume that I'm having some lead records. So previously we have prepared some lead records, lead or account or anything, whatever. Some multiple records also we have prepared. So these are the opportunity records. In this case, how can we represent this information? So this is the JSON string that we have. Okay, this is the JSON string that we have. Then how can we parse this JSON string over? How can we parse this JSON string? There is a lengthy content is available with me over here. Okay, there is a lengthy content is available with me. Then how can we parse this content? Now let me show you practically in this case. So let me take one single record first, and then I will show you the multiple records also to you over here. If it is a Salesforce object records, how can we do? If it is a different objects, how can we do? I will show you both the formats also to you. Now, So let me take one small account record information. So let me take a small use case. Write an Apex program to deserialize the below account records, the below JSON format into below JSON content into the account record. So I'm receiving one account record from the third-party system in the form of a JSON format. I'm receiving one account record information from the third-party system in the form of JSON format. One account record has been written by the web service, but that account record is not in the account object format, that is in the form of JSON. So that how can we parse that account record JSON content into my record format over here? How can we do this? Let me show you practically in this case. Now, how can we do that? Let me show you practically in this case. Now, so let me take a small use case. I'm taking a payment. Parse account JSON. So I'm having the JSON string account JSON. I'm representing the JSON file. So now inside that I will be having some account record information, like the name of that account is, I'm indicating like some Reliance Industries. Okay, Reliance Industries or anything. Like I'm giving some I would like to give the name like some Chinmay Sharma. The Chinmay Sharma. And then I'm having this other values also. Now the rating value some heart. Industry value some bank. And type value some prospect. And then ownership value. Ownership value, I'm indicating like some public. Annual revenue value, I'm indicating some 42 lakhs. Phone, I'm indicating like the value. And the facts value, I'm indicating some value. Customer priority, I'm indicating like some high. Active status, yes. Website, I'm indicating some Salesforce data. So this is the JSON content that we have. This is the JSON content. Now, whatever the JSON content has been written by this third-party system. So that means this third-party system or the third-party web service has given this response over here. So now what I want to do, so with these details, I would like to create a record inside my account object. Okay, I want to create a record inside my account object. How to do that? Now let me show you practically. Here, I will show you two scenarios, two mechanisms. One is a lengthy mechanism like this, okay, like this a lengthy mechanism, Second one is shortcut mechanism also. In one line, okay, we can do this entire processing. I will show you two mechanisms over here. Okay, now. So first of all, let me go with that lengthy mechanism. Then we'll move forward to that, the shortcut mechanism. Please. That means now the third-party system has given the response like this. Third-party system has given the response like this. So now what I want to do, I want to collect this response. With these details, I would like to create one account record inside my object. That means I'm collecting the third-party system's web service response. That response I'm going to be inserting into my object over here, inside my Salesforce instance. How can we do that? So let me go with the lengthy mechanism first. General process. General process. That means by using JSON parser class. By using JSON parser class. So how can we do that? Now let me show you practically. First of all, we have to create the JSON parser. System dot JSON parser ACC parser or a parser, simply account parser equals to system dot JSON dot create parser. So what is the JSON string? This is the JSON string here. Pass that JSON string. Nothing but this is the JSON content that we have. This JSON content I would like to iterate from starting to ending token. I would like to collect each and every token value. I would like to split these values based on that. I want to create an account record. Now, let's see how can we implement this one. How can we split? I'm indicating this. While a parser dot next to token is not equals to null. That means please iterate this particular JSON string from first token to last token till we are reaching to that null. Okay, till we are reaching to the null. Now I want to verify that. Now I want to verify. So I want to cross check that. If the a parser dot get current token is equals to JSON token dot field name, and the a parser dot get text, nothing but the current token value is equals to name. Then this value I want to pass into my account records name field. Okay, this value I want to pass into my account record name field over here. So now how can we pass this one here? I'm creating one account record. Account SEZ record equals to new account. I'm creating the account object over here. Now I'm passing this value. So now here I'm collecting that. Inside my JSON string, okay, the first content, nothing but the first token is equals to the name. Okay, if it is equals to the name. Then if it is a name, then I would like to collect the value. Where is the name value in the next token over here? So now here I'm going to be collecting that. So a parser dot next token. And then pass that value in that ACC variable. ACC record dot name equals to a parser dot get text. Okay, get text. Nothing but I'm passing this value. Previously, what we did, we are able to display this account record name in the debug log file. But now I'm not going to be representing a debug log file. I'm passing to my account records name field value over here because I want to insert this record over here. This is the JSON content has been given by Salesforce, but actually this is an account record, but this is not in my object format. This is in the string format. So I need to split each and every field by using the JSON parser. I want to pass each and every value to my respective record fields. I would like to insert over here. Next, if a parser dot get current token is equals to JSON token dot field name and a parser dot get text is equals to rating. The second token equals to rating field. Then I want to pass this one. A parser dot next to token. That means I'm going to be collecting this value. Second one is rating field. So now here I'm collecting this rating value. Rating value is in the next token here. So that I'm collecting this next token here. So now I would like to pass ACC record dot rating field is equals to a parser dot get text. Okay, I'm collecting that value, I'm passing to my account record. Next, third one, like the similar way. If a parser dot get current token, get current token equals to JSON token dot field name and a parser dot get text is equals to. What is the third content over here? Industry. If it is an industry, then collect this value. Where is that value in the next token? Next token. And then I would like to pass this value in the industry field. Industry equals to a parser dot get text, because this is a string value, so that I'm using get text method. If the values are different data type, then I would like to collect that information by using respective method, like as get boolean value, get number value, get decimal value, like that. Those methods you can use. Like the similar. The next field. The next field is what? The next field is type. I'm indicating. If the current token is a field, and then if the value is of equals to the type, then I'm going to passing this value to my type field over here. Now, the next one. What is the next field? Ownership. I'm going to be collecting this. If it is equals to ownership, then pass this value over here. Ownership. Next, annual revenue value.
Firoz, after industry, it's banking actually.
After industry, banking value we're passing inside that industry field. I'm using this next token, right? Field name. So I'm moving to the next cursor, and then next token, I'm collecting that value, I'm placing in the respective fields. I'm passing this value to annual revenue. But here annual revenue is a decimal value over here, so that I'm collecting this. So now get decimal value. Okay, get decimal value. And the next thing. The next field is what? What is the next content that we have inside my JSON content? Ownership, and then annual revenue, and then phone. The next content is phone. I'm collecting this value, I'm passing that value into my phone field. Like the similar way. Next one is fax. I'm collecting that value, I would like to pass this value inside that fax field. And then I'm going to be collecting the customer priority. Customer priority. I want to pass this value into the customer priority. Next one, the active status. Active status. I want to pass this value to active status. And then we have website. This value would like to pass into the website. I'm passing these values over here. Once the values have been getting supplied, then I would like to insert this record. Insert ACC record inside my update. Then I want to indicate if ACC record dot ID is not equals to null, then I want to show the message. System dot debug. Debug account record has been created with the ID I want to show. ACC recorded dot. So whatever the JSON string they have given to me, so now with that JSON string, I'm going to be creating one account record inside my account object, so that always we are receiving some response in the form of JSON from any third-party web service, and that JSON content we need to parse, and we need to collect those values, place inside your record fields, and then we can able to insert that record as well. This is how we are going to be implementing that. So now we are going to passing this JSON content. This is the token in which we are having the field name. This is the key, and this is the value. So we are collecting this field. Okay, we are identifying the field name. If it is a field, if the name is equals to the name of this particular, if the key is equals to name, then I would like to collect the value. Where is that value? In the next token here. This is in the next token. So to go to the next token, I'm using this next token method. Then I'm collecting this value right now. So by using this get text method, I'm collecting this value because this is the string type. I'm storing that value inside my name field here. After that, I will go to the next field over here. Now, if the field is equals to rating, then I would like to collect this value from the next token. I'm passing inside the rating field. Like that, I'm passing this JSON content from starting to ending over here. Each and every field value I'm collecting over here, and then based on that, I'm creating a record inside my object. Now, so let me execute this piece of code. Now, so what is that method? My method name is parse account JSON. Parse account JSON. I'm going to be implementing this. Click on execute. Now it is going to be raising an exception. Okay, industry value. So field custom validation exception, please select the industry value. Industry value is not supplying properly over here.
It is right. We missed out banking, I guess.
So this is the banking, right? I'm going to the next token, and then from there I'm collecting this value. I'm passing the industry value over here. Now let me check the JSON. Is it a correct format or is it having any wrong? Industry field. I'm collecting the banking type, prospect, ownership, public, annual revenue value, and the phone value, tax value, customer priority, and the active status. The whole information I'm going to populating inside this. I'm collecting the name, rating value. If it is a field name, and then if it is equals to the industry, then I'm collecting that value over here, which is a string type. I'm collecting that value, and then I'm going to be passing that value in my industry field.
Yes, print and see what value is coming in there.
So we can print that value also. What is the values coming into this particular industry field? Let me check.
Just comment that and what value.
Let me comment this one. Let me comment this piece of code. Let me print this industry value. What is the values coming over here? System.debug. Here Parser. So let me print this value. select the debug only, it is getting that value banking. We are able to get that value banking. Let me verify inside my account. We are having this banking values available. So it is collecting that industry.
Can you please check on industry any formula field or any validations are there?
No. Even though if it is a validation, it is asking me to select the industry name. But already industry value we are applying over here.
Okay.
Let me check. Customer priority. So let me execute this piece of code. Field custom validation exception. Please select the industry value. Industry. At line number 72. Let me check on this one. What validation rules are available? Phone field is required. Let me check the triggers. If industry equals to empty or industry equals to null, then we are going to be representing this. Please select the industry value. So let me deactivate this trigger. So let me process this one right now. So let me insert this record right now. Let me execute this. Please enter the customer contact number.
Sir, we are inserting the record inside the for loop, inside the while loop.
Now let me check here. This is outside.
I think same trigger value is there for phone also.
No. So we are writing inside this for loop over here. So account record is available outside over here. Here the ACC. We are going to be collecting that each and every string over here. Now, so we are passing this value. Now, once the whole value has been getting setted, then I am going to be inserting this record.
Sir, that is correct only. So because name field is mandatory, right? It will display.
Sorry?
The code syntax is correct because name field is mandatory.
Name field is mandatory. Yeah, name field is mandatory. We are passing these values also over.
If not, it will display error for that also.
So now let me execute this. Now it has been inserted the record over here. Now the record has been created successfully. Let's verify that account record has been created with the ID. This is the value over here. So the record has been created successfully with the values whatever we have specified. Let's go to your account object. See the record. Record has been created with the name Chinmay Sharma. And then record information is available. These are the details. Whatever the information we have supplied, the whole information is available. So we are having this type value, name value, industry, rating, phone number, fax number, website, ownership, and then annual revenue, whatever we have specified, customer priority, active status. The whole information is available. So what are the details that we have received from the third-party system in the form of JSON? We have collected the whole JSON content. We are collecting the data. We are going to be iterating this information from starting to ending. Each and every information we are going to be iterating from starting to ending over here, collecting those values. I'm passing to my account object fields, and the whole information I'm passing to the various fields of my account record. Once the whole values have been getting supplied, then finally I'm going to be inserting the record, okay, into my object by using this insert statement.
Sir, can you once say why did we receive that error previously?
Now, because here it is going to be indicating that. So it is going to be iterating this while loop over here. Every time it is checking the condition. For everything, nothing but name value, industry rating value, it is collecting that, and then it is going to be verified. So in this case, what will happen? First of all, it will collect the first two token over here, and then it will verify. The first token is not null. So it will be going to this while loop. It will check the condition. It is collecting the value. After that, the while loop will be getting iterated because it will go to the next token over here. Go to the next token. In this next token, it is collecting the rating value. It is going to passing over. It is checking that. But the third time, nothing but here what happened? In this case, previously, first time only, I'm going to be writing that insert statement inside the while loop. So it is passing the value for name. For the industry, it is not passing the value. Remaining conditions are not verified. But when you can raise the question, sir, already we are having rating field, but rating condition is not yet executed. Why? Because rating is not a mandatory field, so that it is not showing any error message. Industry is a mandatory field, so that it is showing this error message over here. So that's what happened. Each and every token, that means for each and every token, keep on it is executing that while loop over here. While loop will collect the next token, it is going to be executing automatically. It will check the condition, that value will collect, it is going to indicate this. Okay. Now, so now this is the piece of code which we have prepared in order to insert the record inside my object. Now, let me show you a shortcut mechanism in order to parse this entire JSON content into our own type. Now, how can we parse this content over? For that one, we are going to be using a method called as deserialize method. Okay, deserialize method. Then how can we use this deserialize method? Okay, now let's see practically in this case. Now, so in this case, this entire JSON parser, I am going to be commenting this code here up to this last. This entire code I have commented. This is the commented code. So this is my JSON string which I have received. Now I want to convert this JSON string into my own object format. This data is belongs to which record? Account record. Okay, because here I'm receiving one account record over here. In this case, what we need to do is, if you want to convert this entire JSON content into your own account record type, then we have to use a class called as system.json class. System.json. In that JSON, we are having a method called as deserialize. Okay, deserialize method. Deserialize method. So now here we are using this deserialize method. In this deserialize method, you have to pass the JSON string. Which JSON string you want to convert over? Okay, which JSON string you want to convert? Account JSON. In which object type you want to convert? This record is my account record. Okay, this is my account record. So that I would like to convert this information into my account type over here. How can we convert into account type? We can able to specify account dot class. That means please convert this particular the JSON content into my account class type, and then but in this case the deserialize method is going to be treating the center record in the form of object. So we have to convert into our own type that is called as account. Okay, I'm converting into my own type by using explicit typecasting. That means what? So now, what are the JSON content that we have, which is in the string variable account JSON? So now, please deserialize. That means please convert this string format of content into which type? Account type. This is my account record. So please convert into my account type over here. So, but internally, the deserialize method is going to be treating this record in the form of object type. That's what here. When you specify deserialize, okay, when you specify the deserialize, it is indicating. It is treating this result in the form of object type. So we have to convert into our own type by using that explicit typecasting, because this is my account record. So I'm going to storing inside my account sub ACC. Then simply we can insert that record. Insert over. Whatever the previous code that I have written, whatever the new code that we have written right now, both are similar, nothing different. So we can able to see that. I want to verify if acc.id not equals to null, then I'm indicating this. System.debug account record ID is I want to acc dot. That's it. Simple concept. We can use the previous format also. You can use this format also. Deserialize method also. But we did the deserialization manually in this process, but we are using deserialize ready-made method given by Salesforce in this case. We should be aware of both. We should be aware of both. So why? Because this is account record. So I'm converting to my account type directly. Suppose if they're passing some different format, then that will be difficult. So for that one, we have to go with this normal format over here. Okay. Now, so in this case, how can we insert? So here in this case, instead of some Chinmay Sharma, I'm indicating like some Raghav Sharma. Okay, Raghav Sharma. So now here, let me execute this piece of code. So whatever the JSON content that I have received from the third-party system, I am going to be converting the JSON string into my own account type by using deserialize method. So I'm converting into this account type. That means to which type you want to convert? Account type I want to convert. But internally, the deserialize method is going to be treating this entire content in the form of string type. So the object type, so we need to convert into our own type by using the explicit typecasting and store inside your variable here. And then we can able to insert that record inside your object. So now, let me execute this piece of code. Click on execute. Request has been sent to the server. It will be creating one account record inside this account object with the name some Raghav Sharma. It will be generating the record ID. We can able to see that record ID also inside this. Select the debug only checkbox. Now it is indicating account record ID is the value. Now, so let's go to that account records. Now Raghav Sharma record has been created. Once you click on this Raghav Sharma record, we can able to see the record details also. Record has been created with the details whatever we have specified. This is the way we can able to deserialize the contents into our own types also by using manual process or by using deserialize method also. That facility is available. Suppose if I'm having some multiple records are available, then how can we do that? If I'm having some multiple records are available, then how can we do that? Now let me show you practically. If I'm having some different content is available, which is not as part of my Salesforce object, how can we do that? I will show you both the mechanisms also in this case. Now, this is for one record information. Suppose if it is a multiple records information, how can we do that? Okay, now let me show you practically in this case. Now, so now here in this case, how can we convert that multiple records over here? This is one record for conversion. Then how can we deserialize the multiple records? Let me show you practically in this case. So let me place this content. So let me place this content. Now, so now let's see how can we deserialize the multiple records. Okay, how can we deserialize the multiple records? Now let's see practically in this case. For example, I would like to take some opportunity records. Assume that I'm working a third-party web service. The third-party web service is giving some multiple opportunity records information to me. It is giving some multiple opportunity records to me in the form of JSON file. So I'm collecting the multiple opportunity records in the form of JSON content, and then I would like to convert. How can we do that now? Let's see. Take a use case. Write an Apex program to deserialize the below multiple opportunity records, and insert them into the opportunity object, over here. How can we insert those records into the opportunity object? Now let's see practically in this case over. Now let's see practically. Now, so let me take a JSON string which is having some multiple opportunity records inside this. Public static void parse bulk opportunities JSON. Parse bulk opportunities JSON. Parse bulk opportunities JSON method, which will be having some opportunity records. I'm preparing this opportunity records JSON, bulk opportunity records JSON in the form of array. Now, then what we can do in this case? So how can we convert the multiple opportunity records into our own object type, and how can we insert them into the opportunity object? We'll see practically now over here.
I think for every record we need to use for loop.
Yes, we can use that for loop also. Whenever we are going to be representing that multiple content here, multiple records, we can able to convert them into that separate record, and we can add those records into your own content also. That facility is available.
Can we use bulkification?
That's what we can use that bulkification also. For example, I'm having this opportunity JSON. Opportunity JSON equals to, I'm going to be indicating this opportunity records. This is the array, and then inside this array I'm having this multiple opportunity records are available. This is one opportunity record, this is the second opportunity record, this is the third opportunity record. I'm having this array because to store the multiple opportunity records I would like to use the array format. In that array, this is having one opportunity record, this is having another opportunity record, this is having another opportunity record. Three records I'm inserting. The first one, here I'm indicating the name of that opportunity. Now I'm indicating the JSON opportunity 1. JSON opportunity 1. And then I'm indicating that amount. Amount value I'm indicating like some 30,000. And then I'm indicating the stage name. Stage name I'm indicating prospecting. And then I'm indicating the close date value. Or else simply we can leave it as blank also, no problem. Close date also we can able to leave it as blank. And then after that we are having some field value. What are the other fields are available as part of this opportunity? We can able to specify the value for the lead source also. We can specify the value for lead source. It may be either web or phone inquiry, partner referral, whatever, anything. We can able to specify that information also. So now here I'm going to be indicating that. Lead source. I'm indicating like somewhere. Now these are the values which I'm going to be supplying right now over here. So now for the second opportunity record, there is one opportunity. This is the second opportunity record. In this one, I'm indicating JSON opportunity 2. Amount is some 40 lakhs, the 40,000. Stage name some prospecting, lead source some web. And the third one, for the third opportunity also I'm indicating that. So now the JSON opportunity 3, amount value some 50,000, stage name some prospecting, okay, and then lead source is equals to web. I'm passing this three opportunity records. These are the three opportunity records are available inside here. Now how can we split this content? Okay, how can we split this content here? Now let's see practically. Now, so this is my JSON string that we have. Now I would like to convert this JSON string into my opportunity objects format, and then I would like to insert all these three records into my opportunity object. Then how can we do that? Now let's see practically in this case. So in this case, we can able to convert this information also. Okay, we can able to convert this information. Then how can we convert this information? Now let's see practically in this case. Now. So now I would like to collect this entire JSON string. I would like to parse into my collection types over here. So we are having three records are available. So first of all, you create the JSON content. That means the JSON parser. System dot JSON parser opportunity parser equals to system dot JSON dot, I'm going to be using create parser. Okay, create parser. Here we have to specify that information. Opportunity JSON. Okay, opportunity JSON. Now we need to iterate this information from starting to ending. While opportunity parser that next to token not equals to null. Okay. Opportunity parser that next to token not equals to null. Then first of all, I would like to collect this information. The starting of this particular token, the starting token is an array R. I would like to verify. Okay, I would like to verify. Now, if opportunity parser dot get current token is equals to JSON token dot is it a starting of that array R. Okay, if it is the starting of that array, if it is the starting of that array, then I want to move the cursor to the next line over here. So that I'm using opportunity parser dot next. And here I would like to verify this information. I would like to verify here if I'm having that object or not, nothing but if it is the object format or not. I would like to verify this information. Here I'm verifying this. If the opportunity parser, okay, opportunity parser dot next to is equals to JSON token dot starting of that object. If it is the starting of that object, then I would like to iterate because this is one object here. Like that, we're having multiple objects are available. So here I'm going to be indicating this here. Okay, I'm going to be indicating this information. Now, multiple objects are available over here. So I'm going to be collecting this information. While opportunity parser dot next to token not equals to null. I'm going to be collecting this. Each and every object I would like to collect. Okay, each and every object I'm going to be collecting this information over here. I'm going to be collecting that object information. Now, whatever the current token is available, opportunity parser dot get current token. So whatever the token is available, nothing but object is available. That entire object I'm going to be collecting over here. I'm going to be converting into my own format. So now get in this case. So let me collect that information. System dot JSON dot deserialize. System dot JSON dot deserialize. So I'm going to be collecting that information. The next token, the whole information I'm going to be collecting over here, I would like to convert into my opportunity object. Opportunity dot class. Opportunity dot class. So now here, how many records are available? Multiple opportunity records are available inside this format. Okay, multiple opportunity records are available. So in this case, what are the JSON string that we have? That means opportunity JSON. I'm going to be collecting over here. I'm collecting the opportunity JSON. I want to convert into my opportunity object right here. How many opportunity records are there? Multiple opportunity records are available. So here directly we can specify each and every record we can collect and we can able to place inside the opportunity also, or else we can able to do that multiple opportunity records also inside this. That facility will be available to you. So now here I'm going to be collecting this information. So it is going to be converting into that opportunity record. Opportunity opt equals to I'm going to be collecting this information. So I'm collecting that opportunity JSON content, okay, into my own type. I'm storing inside this, but it is returning the multiple records available inside this. Convert into the opportunity type. Convert into opportunity type. Collect this each and every opportunity record, whatever we have right now inside this, and then convert into your opportunity record type, and then it is going to be keep on iterating this. Okay, keep on iterating this. Once the record has been getting collected, we are moving to that next token over there. Okay, we have to move to that next token. Now, so let me print this opportunity record right now.
Sir, here opportunity JSON contains total.
Okay. So let me print this record right now so that we'll see. If it is the starting of the subject, which will be having some multiple records are available over here.
We are taking
Sir, in that,
parser
Instead of
next.
collecting each and every record.
sir,
Let
in
me
the
check it.
start object line, we have taken
If it
next
is the
token.
starting of that array, and then we are going to be having the starting of that object over there, and then we have to iterate that because we are having multiple records are available. I need to verify that multiple records. So now let me do that. In one line also we can able to convert. Let me take that. Stop opportunity. System dot JSON dot deserialize. This opportunity record JSON into opportunity type. List of opportunity dot class. And this should be, I'm going to be deserializing into my opportunity type. List of let me comment this. Instead of using this lengthy code also, we can able to go with this shortcut format. So whatever the opportunity records are available, I'm going to be collecting these opportunity records, and then all these opportunity records I'm going to be converting into my collection type, because not only one opportunity record, multiple opportunity records are available. So I'm going to passing the complete JSON string, and then I'm converting into my list of opportunity type, but it will be treating this entire result in the form of an object. So I'm going to be converting into my collection of opportunity type by using my explicit typecasting. I'm storing inside this. Let me insert this opportunity. Insert the collection of opportunities. So before that, let me verify how many opportunity records are available inside my object. 37 records are available. Let me execute this piece of code. Required field is missing, close date. So we need to pass that close date value also. Lead source, close date. I'm passing the value 02, and then I'm indicating this value 04 2020, and like the similar way. Zero four, and the third one I'm indicating this 06, 04. Now let me execute this piece of code. So it is not deserializing this string format of content here, because the date values.
I think the slash value should be
No.
concatenated
Mm.
and the date.
We need to concatenate that one. Yeah.
Yes.
Let me check it out. We need to pass this value. Now, let me pass these values in this format. Year, month, date. Here also year, month, and the date.
The 3 dates you can give 3 formats so that we can check which format is fit for them.
So now year and the month, date. Let me see. So now it is expecting the date value in the form of year, month, and the date. Because whenever I'm using this date dot new instance, there also we are passing the same 3 parameters in the order like as year, month, and the date. Here also the same format we need to pass. So now let's verify in this case. So we are inserting the 3 opportunity records. Let's verify those 3 opportunity records has been inserted. Previously we have 37 opportunity records. Now we are having 40 opportunity records are available. So 3 records has been created successfully. So like what is the opportunity name that we have given in this case? Like we have given the JSON opportunity 1, JSON opportunity 2, JSON opportunity 3, starting with the J. These are the 3 opportunity records has been created successfully. So whenever they are going to be passing the JSON content, which includes some single record, we can able to deserialize straightforward. Or else if they're passing that multiple records also in the form of the JSON content, we are going to be deserializing over here by using this deserialize method. That should be we are converting in the form of opportunity type. And then we are able to perform those operations also on those records, depends upon your application requirement. So we have supplied single record, we have supplied multiple records of our object type. Suppose, for example, let me explain one small scenario. Assume that I'm going to be collecting the data from the postal pin code API. Postal pin code. So this is the URL which they have given over here. This is the URL. After that, we have to specify the pin code. I'm giving the pin code like as 500038. Then in this case, what happened? It is going to be returning that JSON response. It is returning that JSON response over here. So this is the JSON response which has been written by the postal pin code API. So in this case, how can we parse this content? How many data, how many records information is available? 2 records is set. Let me place inside a notepad. Here we are having 2 branches information is there. So now up to this one here, this is 1 branch information. And then this is the second branch information that we have. 2 branches information is available. Then how can we parse? Is it available in the form of my own Salesforce object type? No. These fields are completely different. We don't have any specific object which exactly suits to this field names. Then what we can do? Sometimes it is returning more number of records also. Like for example, I'm passing this data over here. 522124. I'm indicating. So more number of details are available over here. More number of branches are available with this pin code number. Then in this case, how can we pass? How many branches are available? 15 branches are available here. With this pin code, 15 branches are available. Suppose I'm indicating 500001. Then in this case, we are having 5 branches are available. How can we parse? Suppose if I'm receiving the lengthy content, how can we parse this information? But this is not my object type. This is not related to account. This is not related to contact. It is not related to opportunity. It is a custom. Then what we can do in this case? So in this case, whenever I'm passing this a pin code, it is giving that the 5 branches information. These are the 5 branches information is available here. These are the 5 branches information. For the pin code 500001, nothing but Hyderabad branch. So there we are having that 5 branches are available. The first branch name is Gandhi Bhavan branch. Now the description and all this information is available. Second branch is Hyderabad branch. Third branch name is, okay, the third branch name is, okay, Mozampura. And the fourth branch name is Sitarampet. And the fifth branch name is, it is indicating State Bank of Hyderabad line. Okay. So these are the various of 5 branches are available. Then how can we parse? With the lengthy content, how can we do this one here? What we can do? In this case, we have to prepare a separate class. Okay, we have to prepare a separate class. Because account is also a class. We are converting the JSON into account type. Account is what? Class. Because Salesforce has given a class with that name account, which is having some fields inside this. Like the similar way, we have to create this class also. Okay, we have to create that class also. So in this case, what are the names are available, what are the keys are available, based on these keys, we need to prepare our own class, and then we need to deserialize into our own type of it. Then how can we do this one? Now let me show you practically in this case. Now let me take this JSON string over. So let me place this code first. Let me take this use case. Write an Apex program to parse the below JSON content. Below JSON content and represent on the debug line or on Visual Force page. Okay. So we can able to collect this JSON content, and then the JSON content I want to represent, convert into my own type. I want to represent on my debug log file, or I want to represent on my Visual Force page also. Then how can we do that? Now let me show you practically. Now, so let me prepare this class. Public static void parse postal details JSON response, postal details JSON response, and then I would like to store this one string branch details JSON. I'm indicating this. This is the enter content. Let me copy this entire content. This is the content. I'm having this whole content. This entire JSON string that I have collected, I have placed inside this string variable. Okay. Now I have stored this one. Now what I want to do is I want to collect this whole information. I want to represent. I want to parse this entire JSON content. I want to store inside my record somewhere, and then I want to represent. Here I will show you two scenarios. One is I would like to show you how can we parse this one, and the second one how to show on the Visualforce page also will show you. Visualforce page concept. Okay, we have discussed some little bit where in the starting of that, but I will show you how to represent on the Visualforce page in the tabular format also. I will show you that format. Now. So now let's see. So in this case, this is the content that we have. How many records are there? It may be 5, 10, 20, 100,000, whatever. I'm not bothered about it. But this is the content. But each record, let me take one record information. But these are not my object type. Okay, these are not my object types. If it is account, I can convert directly into account type. If it is an opportunity, I can directly convert into opportunity type by using deserialization. But this is not my own type. Then what we can do? We need to prepare our own class first. Okay, with these fields, whatever the keys are available, based on these keys, prepare our own class first. Because previously we are receiving the account record, name, rating, industry, like that. It is having the content is available in the JSON, but with that fields already we are having some account classes there. Directly we have converted, but now we need to convert this class because with these columns we don't have any class right now. So that create your own class first. What fields are available? Let me split first. This is the name field first. Name. And the second one, description we have. And then we have branch type. Fourth one, delivery status. Fifth one, circle. And the next one, district. Next one, division. Next one, region. Next one, block. Next one, state. Next one, country. Next one, people. So these are the details are available over here. Now I want to create a class, okay, with a specific name which will be having all these variables. Whatever the keys are available with these names, create one class over here. Whatever the keys are available with these names, create one class. So let me create a class over here. I'm creating a class. Postal branches, postal branch details. Okay, postal branch details. I'm creating a class. Inside this class, I'm defining the variables. Public string. The first variable is what? This is the name. I'm defining this name. Second, public string. Second one is what? Description. Third, public string branch type. Public string delivery status. Public string circle. Public string district. public string division, public string region, public string block, public string state, public string country, public string pin code. So this is the class, okay, which we have prepared over here. Now, so we have prepared our own class with the name postal branch details. Now, so I want to convert this entire JSON string, whatever we have received, into my own class type, that is postal branch details. But not only one, multiple branches information is available inside this. How many? 5. It may be 10 also, 2 also, 20 also, 100 also. I'm not bothered about that. Simply we can able to typecast over here. How can we typecast? Now, system dot JSON dot deserialize. Okay, system dot JSON dot deserialize. Into which object type, which class type? This is my class type here. Postal branch details over here. Postal branch details type I want to convert. So pass that JSON string. What is the JSON string? Branch details at JSON. Into what type? Into my postal branch details type. How many records are available inside this? Multiple. That means list collection. So list of postal branch details dot class. Previously we have specified list of opportunity because opportunity class is already there. Salesforce has given by that class to us. That's what we haven't created. But this class is not available, so we have created over here. Now it will be treating this whole information in the form of object type. So you have to convert into your own type. I'm going to be converting. So list of postal branch details type. Then store inside this. List of postal branch details, LST branch results. Branch results. We can able to collect this information. So we can able to print this data on your debug log file also. Simple. I would like to show system.debug. Branch details are, I will to show that LST branch results. LST branch results. We can able to represent this information on your debug log file. So in this case, what we did, whenever I'm going to be converting some generic data, which we are receiving from the third-party system, okay, as a response, then, so if it is your Apex object type, then directly we can convert. But if it is a generic format, if it is not available inside your Apex programming, then we have to create your own class with the respective fields, and then we can able to parse into your own class types. Now, so let me execute this piece of code. See the result. Now we can able to see those records information also inside your debug log file. We can see that information. Block equals to Nampally, branch type, sub post office, circle is the first record over here. Like that, we can able to see that records information also inside this. Suppose if you want to see this information in the form of the Visual Force page in the table or format, I will show you that here. Let me design one Visual Force page. On that one, I will show you how can be represented. Before
and
that,
Feroz, how we get and how we get that URL in the URL we are given the pin number, right? How can we get that?
Now, so this is from
URL
this
type.
website. Yeah, this is URL here. In the postal pin code, they have given this URL directly. This is the URL. Okay. Upon preparing a web service that will be having this endpoint URL, this is called the endpoint URL. So by using this URL, we can able to pass the pin code number. Based on that, we can able to collect the response over here.
How can we prepare that URL from our side for this class?
No, not for this class. Suppose if you're preparing your own web service, then we can prepare. In the next concept, we'll see how to prepare our own web services. How can we prepare this kind of URLs?
Okay.
Firoz, till now we are using just one single class for getting the data. Suppose there is a possibility that from some outside system we are getting data which is for three classes. Suppose we are getting data for account and contact and opportunity. So how we will deal with these three classes at the same time?
Now, so at that time we have to parse manually. We have to parse manually, get the account record, and then get the respective contacts also. We have to parse manually over there, not directly by using this deserialize. Each and every data you have to split separately. Account record separately, contact separately, opportunity separately. You have to split.
Can you show one program for that scenario?
That we'll see in the next sessions. We'll see that part. As part of implementations, upon getting the data, how can we parse? We'll see that part as well.
Okay.
So how we will do the dynamic data from the others?
Sorry?
How do we get the dynamic data? Like right now we are just giving the pin code and whatever the JSON we are getting, we are just like applying the string. But without giving the pin code, using this URL, whenever the data is changing in the postal code, that has to reflect in this.
Yeah, it will be keep on changing. We'll see, because here whenever you are invoking the web service, it will be generating the data dynamically. So we'll see that, because in the next session we'll see how can we invoke these web services by using some HTTP classes. There depends upon the pin number which you have entered, it is generating the dynamic data. How can we parse it? How can we represent? We'll see. As of now, we are going to just discussing how to parse that. Then after that, the next session we'll see how to invoke this one, then how it is generating the response dynamically. Whenever we are getting some dynamic response data, then how can we parse it? We'll see practically in the next sessions. This is the base for invoking the web services. Okay. Now, let me place this code and then I will show you how to represent this data in the Visual Force page. In the tabular format also I will show you that. Suppose if you want to show the same response on your Visual Force page, how can we do that? Now let me design a Visual Force page. Apex, show branch details page. Here I'm preparing a controller class, but this custom controller we haven't discussed. Tomorrow we are discussing about this part in the Visual Force programming concept. But for your information, I'm showing this one. Controller equals to, I'm going to indicate show branch details controller. I'm creating this class. Here I'm preparing a constructor. In this one, I'm pasting this code directly. Whatever the code that I have written, this entire code I'm going to pasting inside this. So this is the branch information. I'm using get and set. And then whatever the class we have defined, this class variables also we need to define with a get and set. Why we are defining with the get and set, I will tell you in the next class session. Because in the tomorrow session, we are having the Visual Force controller classes. There we'll see this part over there. Because whenever if you want to access a class variable from the Visual Force page, then we have to define with the get and set, like as a property. If anybody is aware of Java or .NET, you might be having the concept of properties. The same properties concept is available here also.
This is get the value, set the value, right?
Yes, right. Simple. Same concept. Now, so I'm going to be representing this JSON content inside my Visual Force page. So that inside your Visual Force page, you can able to specify the tabular format. I'm using this section header. Title equals to branch details. And the subtitle equals to postal branch details. I'm indicating the form tag. Inside the form, I'm defining a page block. I'm indicating this a title. Title equals to postal branch details. Here I want to show the count also. How many number of records has been written? I want to show that count also inside this place. I'm defining the page block table. To represent the records, the tabular format, we're using a tag called as page block table over here. I'm indicating the value property. Value property equals to, you can specify the collection name where exactly records are available. Records are there in LST branch results. And then I'm indicating a where property. Now I'm indicating BR, branch details information. And I'm adding the columns. Column value equals to branch dot name. Apex column value equals to branch dot. What are the next fields are there? Description. And then apex column value equals to branch dot branch type. Next. Apex column value equals to branch dot. I'm indicating delivery status. Apex column value equals to branch dot district. Apex column value equals to branch dot division. Apex column value equals to branch dot region. Apex column value equals to branch dot state. Apex column value equals to branch dot country. And then we have pin code. These are the branch details. I want to show how many number of records has been returned over here. To represent that, I'm indicating LST. What is that collection name? LST branch results. LST branch results dot size. I'm indicating how many branches are available. The whole branches information we can represent in the tabular format. List of postal branch details. Postal branch details, which is showing 0. So now let's see this information. How many branches are available? Whatever the branches are available, all these branches information we can able to see. So whatever the branch number, nothing but the postal pin code number I have entered like as 500001. For this one, we are having 5 branches are available. So this branches information has been getting visible inside this place. So these branches details we can able to show in the tabular format as well. Suppose, for example, if I'm giving the branch number here, like as some 522124. So it is having more number of branches are available. So let me copy this one. So let me place this one now. If I'm passing more number of branches over, then in this case it is representing how many branches are available, all the branches information also. Totally 15 branches are available. These are the various branches information is available. So depends upon the details whatever we have supplied, we can collect those records, we can able to represent those records in the tabular format also. This facility is available here. So in this case, whenever if we are going to be representing the data on the tabular format, then we are using this pageable table tag. We'll see this pageable table tag in our Visual Force concept in the further sessions. So because as of now we are done with the standard controller, as part of custom controller, we'll see this concept over here, which we are starting from tomorrow. This is how we are going to be parsing the JSON content. It may be single record, it may be multiple records, it may be multiple generic data also by using our own data types. We are creating our own classes. Based on our own classes, we are going to be representing this information also inside this. Okay, this is the concept of JSON parser concept, where we are going to be serialize the data, deserialize the data also. Both we have discussed as of now. As part of serialization, okay, how can we prepare the JSON content manually? We have discussed through programmatically also. We have discussed by using JSON generator. As part of JSON parsers, how can we parse the content by using manual lengthy process also we have discussed, by using deserialization method also we have discussed. Okay, these are the concept of JSON. In the next session, we'll see how can we invoke the third-party web services, and then how can we get the response, how to parse that response, and how to represent that response in our Visual Force pages. We'll see in the next Saturday session. In the next Saturday, we are going to be discussing about the HTTP classes. How can we use the HTTP classes in order to invoke the third-party web services? We'll see practically. So on the Saturday, we'll see how to invoke the third-party web services, and then we'll see how to prepare our own web services also, which will be invoking with third-party people over there. Okay, we'll see both. That means callouts, call-in. Both we'll see. Callout means what? We will be invoking third-party web services. Because somebody has prepared some web services, we will invoke that, we'll get the response. And then we'll see how to prepare our own web services that will be invoking by third-party people over here, so that they will get the response, they will pass. Okay, we'll see both call-ins and the call-out services also as part of this implementations. Okay.
So in the method, why we are using while loop instead of for loop?